नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते राधानाथ स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्य देशतारिणे। मम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्रीराधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसूते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ईश्वर परम कृष्ण सच्चिदानंद विग्रह अनादिरादिर गोविंद सर्व कारण कारणम। ओम तत्सत। हरे कृष्ण। By the costless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the knowledge which can be joyfully performed and the time-tested knowledge. So, now we are in the 11th chapter towards the end. Just few slokas to finish the 11th chapter, universal form, Viswarupa. Just because Arjuna asked, Krishna showed his universal form, Viswarupa. They too, in the beginning itself, Arjuna asked Krishna that if you think I can see, then please show. That's what Arjuna asked Krishna. Manyase yadi tat sakyam maya drashtum iti prabhu. Yogeswara tato me tvam darshayam asam. So that's what. If you think that I can see, please show. We have understood very clearly about Krishna's universal form, Vishwarupa. But we will also understand in the next chapter, 12th chapter, Arjuna asks another very important question, that which form it's better to worship which form? Which is the best way to worship? To worship Krishna directly in his personal form or in his universal form? It's a very important question now. And for that, we are going to study at length in the 12th chapter, which has got only 20 verses. So, worshipping Krishna as a person is the best way, because we are going to go to Goloka very quickly. That's what Krishna himself says. So, we can go very quickly to Krishna. Whereas the other form of worshipping him in his impersonal feature is very difficult and troublesome. With the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, we understand Krishna is the supreme person, Purushottam. And we cannot limit him in any ways. We cannot simply say that he is only a person and he has no impersonal feature, or God has no personality. All such things, putting some limitations to God, actually, that to Krishna, is not the right thing to do. We need to understand. When we ourselves are able to be a person, be persons in this way, then why can't Krishna be a person? That's a very simple, easy question, and we can easily understand very clearly that Krishna is a beautiful Shyama Sundara form, like Brahma says. Venum Kwanantam Aravinda Dalaya Daksham Varhavatam Samasitam Buddha Sundarang. So he has got Sundarang. Kantarpa Koti Kamaniya Visesha. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bajam. Venum Kwanantam Aravinda Dalaya Taksham Varhavatam Samasitam Buddha Sundarangam. Kantarpa Koti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So Krishna is such a beautiful form which is attracted by millions of cupids. Kantarpa Koti. Koti means millions. Millions of cupids. Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham. So Krishna's form is Vishesha Shobham. So that's what we need to understand. So that way, we can actually very easily worship our Krishna with that beautiful form. Then we can connect with him very easily. Like we have pictures, our own pictures, photos, our family photos, our friends' photos. So like this, like that we keep in our home everywhere. It's exactly the same thing. We are keeping Krishna's photos. And when we have deities, Krishna himself is there everywhere. He is there in each and every atom. So in the deity, Krishna is there. Then we can take care of him because he's not different from Krishna himself. So we can bath him, we can feed him, we can offer prasadam to him, we can do all nice service to him. So that way, worshipping Krishna as a person is the best way. Teme yukta tamo mata. So that's what is very important. Krishna considers, I consider a person who worships me as the best way. That's what Krishna says. So we have to just Maya Sakta Manapata Yogam Yunjan Madasrena. So that's what we are supposed to do. So Maya Visya Mano Yema Nityayukta Upasati Saddhaya Parayopeta Teme Yukta Tamomata. So that's what we need to understand. So we can focus our mind only on Krishna, Krishna's personality. That's what is very important. So we have to develop that attachment, develop that love on Krishna, and we can, Krishna is our friend, Krishna is our father, Krishna is our, whatever relationship we want, we can have with Krishna. That's what we need to understand. So that way, if we develop that relationship with Krishna, then our life will make perfect sense. We will be able to lead a purposeful life. That way we won't have any time to waste. Otherwise, people in this world, when they are young and energetic, when they are able to do a lot of things, they are going after things. And they are not ready to quit, even when they get old. That's another major problem. Even when a person gets old, the attachment is becoming even much more stronger. It's not good at all for that individual person. We need to understand. We have to give up everything. The sooner we give up everything, we give up all the attachments, that is good for ourselves, good for us. We should not have any attachments. That's what yesterday also we discussed at length. So, but unfortunately, people get more and more attachments when they get old and more entangled. That's not good. We need to understand We need to number our days. That's what is very important. I mentioned several weeks ago or months ago that our days, if we consider just counting the days, how many days we are going to live here, that itself is very just, we can number them so easily. We can easily number them. Even assuming a person lives for 100 years. So, just 365 times 100, that's it. 36,500 days. That's it. So our days are numbered. That's what we need to know. So that means if a person is 60 or 70, then if you count the days, it's getting even very closer actually. It really doesn't matter whether we are going to live for 86,500 days or 30,000 or 25,000 days or 20,000 days. It doesn't matter. That's what we need to know. Our days are numbered here. So, before the time runs out, before that day comes on which we will leave from this world, there is the day of death. We can only mention date of birth everywhere. But our children will mention about the date of death for us. So they can only get the death certificate. We can only have the birth certificate. But there is also death certificate. We need to understand that this life is very temporary. And also, it is highly miserable. Always struggle for everything. In so many ways, our mind gets carried away. So many ways. Media, different types of chats, WhatsApp or Instagram or Facebook or anything. There are so many things. So, we should be very careful that our time should not be wasted at all. Anything we want to hear only about Krishna. Anything we want to do only for Krishna. So, that is possible only with this Bhagavad Gita knowledge. That is very much possible. Because Krishna is teaching in this Bhagavad Gita, especially in the 18th chapter, we have studied already, we study again also, that we have to engage ourselves in the yajna, dana, tapa, karma. It's very important. Yajnadana tapakarma natyajam karyameva tat yajnodanam tapaschaiva pavanani manisina. That's what Krishna says. One should never renounce this yajnadana tapakarma because they purify even the best persons in this world. So that's what yajnodanam tapaschaiva pavanani manisina. So that way, since we don't have to get attached to anything, since we don't have to gain anything from this material world, because we are not after anything in this material world, but we can make sure that righteousness prevails. That's what is very important. Because when Arjuna didn't want to fight, when Arjuna told Krishna that I don't want anything, I will leave this battlefield and I will just go and beg and live. That's what. So that's what Arjuna told Krishna. But what did Krishna say? It is your duty. So you need to fight. So to protect righteousness, dharma, dharmyadi yuddha kshatriyasya na vidyate. So there is nothing else is better for a kshatriya other than fighting in this battle. So if you don't listen to me, if you just leave this battle, then you will not only lose your fame and kirti, it will be akirti, and you will also gain sins. That's what Krishna says. So, pavama obsessive. That's what we need to understand. So that means even by not acting, we are going to get sins. That's what is very important we need to know. When we are supposed to act for dharma, at that point of time, if we don't act, then we are going to get sins. It's very clear from Bhagavad Gita. When we have energy, when our karmendriyas are working, when we are able to do all kinds of actions, activities, then we are supposed to act, supposed to work, but work for Krishna. So that means work for all other beings in this world. Because Krishna is the well-wisher of everyone. Sugradam Sarva Bhutanam. That's what we need to understand. Sugradam Sarva Bhutanam. So I am the well-wisher of everything. Bhoktaram Yajna Tapasa. Sarvaloka Maheswaram. Sugradam Sarva Bhutanam. Nyatva Mam Shantim Richade. Since we are not attached to anything in this world, since we don't want any material gains, because we want only Krishna, but we have energy and we have talents and skills and knowledge, so we have to use it in the service to others, because Krishna loves everyone. So that's what Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita. That's what a devotee should do. So if we just do that, then we are not going to commit any sins. So simply by not doing anything, simply by sitting idle, that is also a sin. That's what we understand from Bhagavad Gita. So by focusing our mind on Krishna, especially we should focus spreading Krishna consciousness, spreading Bhagavad Gita to everyone. That itself is the topmost karma, topmost action we can do. There's a need of the hour. Now everybody in this material world, they need this knowledge. Unfortunately, everybody won't take this knowledge, won't follow this. That we can't help. Even Krishna can't help. But there are a lot of devotees. When the chance is given to them, Krishna wants to give the chance to them through us. Then they will get benefits. They will become a serious devotee of Krishna. They will go to Goloka. That's what we need to understand. This Bhagavad Gita is giving us that opportunity. Bhagavad Gita is giving us the opportunity to spread this Bhagavad Gita to everyone. That's what is very important. To spread this Bhagavad Gita to everyone who are willing to listen. We can't spread to everyone. We can spread to everyone use of this opportunity that way. Then by Krishna's causeless mercy, we are ourselves going to Goloka is very much guaranteed. So we have to now think. We have to plan how we can identify devotees around us. It's a very important opportunity for us to please Krishna. If we do that, Krishna will be extremely pleased. Krishna will be very, very happy with us if we do that. If we just go and spread this message and make devotees. So that's what we are supposed to do. How can we identify devotees? Because there are a lot of people in media. Media is always brainwashing. And a lot of people through different kinds of ads. Even all this social media. So we call it as everything is only their advertising. They're brainwashing. They're advertising their products. That's what is happening everywhere. Why can't we do our things? Why can't we advertise? Why can't we spread this message? We know that there are millions of devotees. Where are they? Definitely we have not even identified hundreds or thousands of devotees. What to speak about millions? But as per the statistics given by Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, definitely there are millions of devotees. So let us focus. Let us at least identify thousands of devotees. That is very much possible. Only thing we just have to decide, and then Krishna will make us to do. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, now we are successfully studying in the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So in the sloka number 50, Sanjaya said that Sanjaya Uvacha Ityarjunam Vasudevastathoktva Sukham Rupam Darshayamasa Bhuyaga Asvasayamasa Chabitam Yenam Bhutva Punaga Saumya Vapur Mahatma. So after telling like this, Tathoktva Vasudeva, that is Krishna, he has shown his original form, his two-handed form. After showing the four-handed Vishnu form, then he finally showed his two-handed original form. Swakam Rupam Darsayamasa Bhuya. So to pacify Arjuna, so just to encourage Arjuna who was fearful Arjuna, to pacify fearful Arjuna. So again he showed, Mahatma, the Supreme Lord, showed his beautiful form, Saumya Vapu. He again showed his beautiful form. Sanjaya said to Dhritarashtra, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, having spoken thus to Arjuna, displayed his real four-armed form and at last showed his two-armed form, thus encouraging the fearful Arjuna. Then in the next sloka, what we studied yesterday in sloka number 51, Arjuna Uvacha Drisvedam Manusham Rupam Tava Saumyam Janardana Idani Masmi Samvrittaha Sachetaha Prakritim Gataha. Arjuna said, after seeing this Drisvedam Manusham Rupam Saumyam, the beautiful human form. Tava means your. So your beautiful human form, O Janardana, after seeing this, now I am fully settled. Idani masmi samvrittaha. Sachetaga prakritim gataga. Now I have regained my consciousness. I have come to my consciousness. That's what Arjuna told Krishna. When Arjuna thus saw Krishna in his original form, he said, O Janardana, seeing this human-like form, so very beautiful, I am now composed in mind and I am restored to my original nature. Then in the next sloka, sloka number 52, Shri Bhagavan Vacha Sudurdarsham Idam Rupam Drishtvanasi Manmayan Mama Devapyasya Rupasya Nityam Darshana Kakshinaga. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, it's very, very difficult to see this form what you have seen now. So what you are seeing now, Drishtvanasi Yanmam. Devapyasi Rupasya Nityam Darshana Kakshina. Even the demigods, so they always desire, they always want to see this form, this beautiful human form, what Krishna was showing. So that's what we need to understand. I also mentioned earlier in the previous class recently that just 5,000 years ago, Krishna came to this world. The Supreme Lord Sri Krishna came to this world. Ajopisan Avyatma Bhutanam Iswaropisan Prakritim Swamadishtaya Sambhavami Atmamayaya. So he came, even though I am unborn, even though I am eternal. So I came here by my own eternal potency. That's what Krishna told. Sambhavami Atmamayaya. Even though Krishna is not visible to anyone, Nagam Prakasaka Sarvasya Yogamaya Samavrittaka. But at that time, Krishna was visible to everyone. When Krishna told this to Arjuna, he was visible to Arjuna, he was visible to everyone in that battlefield. Everyone could see Krishna, the Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna, he was here, everyone was able to see him. So that's what we need to understand. So even the demigods, they are waiting so long. They are waiting always. They are waiting always. They want to see this form of Krishna. So that's what Krishna is telling now. After showing the universal form to Arjuna, for that he needed special eyes. Now Krishna is telling him that his beautiful human form, what he is showing, so that's what is very difficult to see, very, very rare, very difficult. Sudurdarsham idam rupam. Even then, the fools, they don't understand. Amajananti mamuda manushim tanumashritam parambhava majananto mamabhuta maheswaram. That's what the fools, they don't understand. They deride Krishna. So that is very unfortunate. But at least for us, we know, we have Srimad Bhagavatam, especially the 10th canto, to understand Krishna's wonderful leelas, pastimes. So we can live with Krishna just by knowing this, by understanding Krishna's wonderful pastimes. The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, "My dear Arjuna, this form of mine you are now seeing is very difficult to behold. Even the demigods are ever seeking the opportunity to see this form which is so dear." So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished the sloka number 52 in the 11th chapter. Now let us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Nityanamini. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanamini. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrindam. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Ani Pepper Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you for another wonderful class. Please accept my humble obeisances. I don't have any questions tonight, but I'm inspired as always. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Asha Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji, for the class.
Yes,
How
Mataji.
important this class when we missed few classes, we realize.
Yes, Mataji. It's Krishna's mercy. We are studying Bhagavad Gita every day.
Yes, Guruji.
It's classless mercy. Yes, ma'am.
No questions, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama. Hare Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Mataji. Hare Krishna. Chitrita Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank
Hare
you so much to begin with. Guruji, I was just thinking about detachment when we are talking about detachment. Is a very basic form of detachment when something happens and we say God willed it or Krishna didn't want it to happen. Will that help us towards detachment, Guruji? If we say no, it is his will, so therefore whatever has happened, good or bad, I'm not supposed to react to it because God willed it. So is that not a form of detachment, Guruji? Simple for simple people like us every day, like, people in the...
Mataji, it is true, because we have to just do everything for Krishna. Means if we are not, that's why Krishna is saying that we have to be equal in both success and failure. So that way we can prove that we are detached. Sukha dukha kritva labha labho jaya jaya.
Acha.
So when it is sukha dukkha or labha alabha, like profit or loss or victory or defeat, so same kritva, we should be equal. So that is called detachment. So we have to act, so not disturbed by the results. That is called detachment. But how we can prove that? In the beginning itself, when we do something, at that time itself, we should think that we are doing it for Krishna. It's not that after the results, whether Krishna wanted this way, that way and all, there is no need to think. We have to think literally when we are doing an action that we are doing it for Krishna. Like how Arjuna was thinking that he is fighting for Krishna, correct?
Yes.
So he was very much, at that time he decided to fight for Krishna. He knows that he is fighting for Krishna. So like that, anything we do, we have to think, literally we need to think that we are doing it for Krishna. So that means we are already detached. When you are doing it for Krishna, so our thinking, our thoughts, only Krishna, on Krishna only, not other things, not the results. Right?
Not sukha dukkha, yes.
Yeah, Arjuna originally he said that I don't know whether to win or to lose, then how can I fight? But when he decided to fight for Krishna, he was only thinking about Krishna only. So he was only thinking that he's fighting for Krishna. He did not think about even whether he's going to win or lose, or he did not even think about what's going to happen after the war, whether winning or losing and all. That was none of his thoughts. He was simply thinking that he's fighting for Krishna. So that's how we need to do everything for Krishna. that means we are
That-
already detached. Yes, Mataji.
Correct, Guruji, correct. And detachment is something very, very internal, like
That's
is
correct.
very,
It
very
automatically comes.
correct.
Automatically, when we want to do it for Krishna, then automatically detachment comes, Mataji. That's it.
Yes. No outward show. Correct, Guruji.
Yes,
Thank you so much, Guruji. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Mataji, Hare Krishna. Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna. Hina Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for today's class. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for the
Thank
class.
you, Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Thank you for keeping us in Krishna consciousness.
Yes,
Thank you so much, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare Ram. Hare Krishna. Ravindra Goyal Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Adar Dandavat Pranam Guruji.
Dhanyavad Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much Guruji. I joined a bit late today, but I will see it on the YouTube. Thank you for the nice chatting session and the good question answers. Hare Krishna Guruji. No more questions.
Hare Krishna. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु
Hare
दंडवत
Krishna.
प्रणाम
Dhanyavad Pranam.
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम
Hare Rama,
हरे राम
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
हरे कृष्ण गुरु जी शुंभोनंदी
Nandi Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna. Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Brinda Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. I was late for the class, but I told you about one uncle in the family. He's hospitalized and
Yeah.
since 1 month, and he's on a ventilator since 20 days.
Yeah.
So yesterday the doctors gave up hope and they said first there was a lot of restriction. Nobody could see him, ICU. But the doctors gave permission that anybody wants to come and see him in his last hours can come. So, Guruji, in spite of the doctors giving up hope and everybody went to see him, but it's more than 30 hours that the support system is still on him, the ventilator, and he is still breathing well. So I was just wondering that really our breath control is Krishna is the controller.
Yes. Yes.
In spite of doctors giving up hope and allowed everyone to go and visit him, the ventilator is on. Of course, the blood pressure is falling very slowly, but it's more than 32 hours that the breathing is still, saturation is going on, oxygen. So I really felt.
Samau Kriptva. Nasadhyam. Yeah. Pranapana. Yes. Krishna is.
So how would you explain that, Guruji?
So Krishna says that Aham Vaiswanaro Bhutva Praninam Degam Ashritagam Pranapanam Samau Kriptva. So Krishna is actually like he's there. He's in our body, correct? He's Pranapana Samayuktaga Pachamyanam Chaturvitam. So he's maintaining the balance between the breathing and then he's digesting the food what we eat, 4 types of food. So that way it's all Krishna's mercy. Even for us, we are able to breathe and eat and digest everything. We just take it for granted, but Krishna is doing it. That's what we need to understand. That's the reason we are able to live now. Yes.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji. So, in fact, now the time has come that everybody is praying for his liberation because he suffered so much since 1.5 months in an ICU. in one of the most reputed hospitals, and everything done for him. Even doctors gave up, but still there's life, Guruji. And I feel, as Krishna has said, at the last moment, if you remember me, you will come to me.
That's correct. That's why we need to now practice remembering Krishna only. We need to surrender unto Krishna. That's what is very important, Mother.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you so much. Thank you,
Thank you.
Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Surya Kala Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
The
Mataji.
chart, yes, the question which I have written in the chart box, one devotee had already raised that, and I got the answer from you. I thought of detaching the material world, but saying no is also detaching from this world. As
Okay.
you explained previously, I could understand and I got that answer from you. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. I know Mataji asked that question. I answered, but
Yes.
now only I'm seeing your question. Yes, Mataji. It's very nice. Yeah, Krishna's. Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
I got that answer. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Hare. Sumati Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you very much for the class, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji.
Really amazing to hear about Krishna finally showing himself. So at that time when he showed himself in the 200 form, you said everybody was able to see him.
Yeah, everybody was able to see him, of course.
Which
Everybody
they would
see,
normally, which they were anyway seeing
yeah,
him in
anyway
that.
they were seeing, yes.
Yes,
It's
but
why
at that time, did they
gods
see
were
him
longing for
as
his
Krishna?
form.
Okay, my question was whether they saw him as Krishna, the Supreme Lord, at that time. Did they view him in that way, or just as another king who's there?
That's the problem. The demons did not see him as the Supreme Lord, but the devotees could see him as the Supreme Lord. Like
Correct, yeah,
Arjuna. Yes, Mother.
Okay.
So,
And thank you
that's
for the
what we
class.
say. Yes, Mother.
Yes,
Yes.
thank you for explaining what is detachment. Once
That
you
is
do everything for Krishna, then you are automatically not attached to the
not
results.
attached to the results. Yes, Mother.
Yes,
That's the,
and whether it is good or bad, you are able to take it with equanimity. So
exactly.
that is the
The
way we have
results
to.
were not affected by the results. Yes, Mother.
Yes. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Mataji.
Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji Pranam.
Pranam Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Very, very much interesting section. I
Yes.
enjoyed the session and the interaction with the devotees, especially when you explain what is detachment.
Yes.
It is very difficult, but you very simply explained and be done.
Yes.
Really wonderful session. Thank you, Guruji, for all this. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu. You are unmuted, but you are not. I'm not able to hear you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Mani Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Today also there is a very special class. Attachment, detachment, and all these things are there. So when I was listening to you
Yes.
with a question and answer, some thought process gone into my mind. I am just expressing what in gone in mind. Krishna, if you want to see him, that Krishna Bhava has to be there. If Krishna is within and you trigger them, He will see you when you are lecturing. I never see you other than Krishna. Simple. This I don't know. It's not logic. It is a bhakti only. So when you see the person and you see Krishna, he is a Krishna because he is everywhere. Each and every particle he is there. Even in the food he is there. For that, Sahasranama, there are 1008. So I will also part with whatever the knowledge I am getting by reading books, by reading certain other things I want to share. So in this Bhagavad Gita class only, it is a right opportunity so that each and every bhakti bhava we can understand. Krishna is not an ordinary person. Vishnu is not an ordinary person. We must understand. We must surrender to that. So the two things always go in equilibrium. The two things which it came to my conclusion is, one is bhakti, another is science. This Bhagavad Gita, what we are learning, the knowledge which we are processing now, it is a science. So let us not go into a logical sequence and all, In this science, Krishna science, there is no hypothesis, no experiment. So when you have a determination, when there is a bhakti is a devotion, determination and surrenderness. This equation is bhakti. Then science. Science, what is teaching us? It is teaching us a knowledge, intelligence, viveka. So to understand the Krishna's gunadisya and bring more bhakti into it. This equation, when it goes in a very phased manner on equilibrium, we can see Krishna. We can see Krishna within ourselves. We can see Krishna in everywhere. That may happen. Maybe it is not happening now. Probably it may happen. That is why many Jnani people, they never see other human body as a separate. This Anubhava, I got it from Paramacharya. Our Paramacharya, Kanchipura Sankaracharya. Not this Guruji. I am not much associated. But Periva, we call it Periva. It's a Mahaperiva. So that quality you can find. Whenever you see him, a Jagat Guru, everything comes into your mind. So the Krishna is that powerful thing. So each day I will come with one sub-story of that Gunadisya. Vishwam Vishnur Vashutkaro Bhudabhavya Bhavat Prabha. Bhudabhavo Bhudatma Bhudabhavanaha. See, within this there are so many Vishnu Krishna's Gunadisya, his quality, characteristics. It's all merged with that. So when I will call it as a Mangala because this is a different name. It is in the written. When Krishna went to her house to steal, he need not to steal. The stealing is nothing but nakkat. That means he want to say that he is different. Actually speaking, he is everywhere. So why should he steal? He is just doing drama. So he went there. When he took that Yelaka milk, it is with I don't know what is the correct thing. So he went there. He took that milk. He supposed to drink it. The Mangala came. She beaten him. When she beaten him, she cried. She cried all these 14 loka. In that Upanishad only, I came to know there is no 3 loka. There is 14 loka, 14 world. All 14 world, they all got beaten. All Indra, Deva, all the people got beaten. So he is Vishwam there. He is Vishwam because he is not separate. When you beat somebody, you are beating yourself. So that came. So we have to understand that Gunadisya with every sloka. It is repeated. If you see, if you Bhagavad Gita, Mahabharata, whatever Vyasa has done, Vishnu Sahasranamam, it all came together. We have to understand in a consolidation. So we will understand that quality and we can experience it. So we have to bring that Krishna Bhava with everybody. That is what the Tatparya here. So once we start that Krishna Bhava, there is no enemy for you. So another incident happened, why he is the Bhudatma, Bhudabhavya. Duryodhanan wanted, when Krishna came as a Duda, as a messenger from Pandava, The previous day he told all the people, Duchadana, other people, Karna also included there. Everybody was preaching. Even his grandfather also advised him. Krishna is not an ordinary person. He is a Narayana avatar. Don't do that. Don't insult him. So previous day they all planned to insult him. When they put a hole in this chair or something, and he told nobody should welcome him. I am a Raja. Nobody should welcome him. Even Dronacharya preached him. He is not an ordinary person. He is coming to your kingdom means you are gifted. Don't think like that. He said, no, I am a king. I will do whatever. I am a king. You people have to follow me. So as soon as Krishna Pran came, Krishna entered, he told in an earlier day that I will put my leg, crossed leg, nobody should stand. Everybody should follow me. So everybody, then they said, okay, it's okay. Bhishma told, you are the king, we will follow you, whatever you say. So Krishna came, the entry was there. He saw everybody standing, everybody welcoming him. He asked, what happened? Why you people are doing it? Then Bhishma told, you are the first person to do that. There is called Visvatma. Visvatma in the sense, he will make a person to do that bhakti. Even that person is cursing him. So Duryodhana was the king with the hankar. He stand up. He's crossed-legged. All these things got deceived. He went there and welcomed automatically. Without his knowledge, he went there. Why? Because here the meaning is Krishna is everywhere. He made Duryodhana to stand. He made Duryodhana to come and welcome him. When king did, everybody followed. That is what Duryodhana wanted, no? So that is the Krishna quality there we can understand. The Mahabharata, it happened, and this logical sequence, whatever the story happened, that is why one word, Visvatma, came. Visvabhavaha has come because of that quality. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's statement.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama